everyone, this is Granny Josie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm continuing my series on the 5 stages of grieving. Today it is on depression. And first of all, I'm going to read my disclaimer. The information contained in this video is not a substitute for advice from a qualified therapist. Anyway, it is based on my book that I'm in the process of writing that I started many years ago. And today it is on depression, and I'm starting chapter 4. Now, I'm not reading all the information. I'm just kind of skimming through it as far as reading each chapter. So I'm not going to reveal all my information in my book. But I want to, first of all, before I start reading anything from my book, I want to talk a little bit about depression. Now, women are twice as likely as men to be diagnosed with depression. And some of the causes: family history, brain changes, chemistry, hormone levels, stress, medical problems, which include pain. And the thing we need to be really, really careful about, that if you have severe medical problems, diseases, and especially when you're in that in-between stage where the physician has not really diagnosed you with a physical thing, sometimes your doctors do jump to conclusion and all of a sudden think it's all in your head and you're depressed. And I know of a case recently that the person has a history of depression, but there was actually severe medical problems. So you need to ask questions. You need to insist upon them running tests. And I know nowadays it's a little harder because insurance companies are kind of difficult to work with. But anyway, you need to be aggressive in your medical. First of all, it's your body. And remember, you're in charge of your body. So ask questions. Anyway, I will tell you some of the symptoms. Whoops, my glasses are dirty. Feeling sad and down, feeling hopeless, helpless, worthless, or useless, loss of interest, decreased energy, difficult staying focused, remembering, difficult time making decisions, loss of appetite, thoughts of hurting yourself, thoughts of death and suicide, feeling easily annoyed, bothered, or angered, headaches, upset stomach, or pain. And that's what I'm talking about, the last 3, headaches, upset, and pain. Sometimes it's not just depression, it is you have a physical problem, so please see your physician. There's a lot of good doctors out there, and you need to take a really strong interest. Don't just decide to diagnose yourself and say you're depressed, because there could be something physically going wrong. So, into the depression, and in my outline, which I already just pretty much read to you, depression, overwhelming feeling of hopelessness, frustration, bitterness, self-pity, feeling of just wanting to sleep, isolate yourself from friends and family. So now I'm going to start with chapter 4. And like I said, I'm not going to read word for word, so if it sounds like, oh wow, is that what she's in her book, I'm going to skim through it, so I'm not always putting all the words. This stage is a hard one. Being honest, we have all been there, which is true. I don't know of anyone who, maybe even for a short time, maybe for a few days or a week, we've all been there. The overwhelming feeling of hopelessness, feeling sorry for yourself, lack of hope, and dreams for the future. For myself, I've gotten over these things on my own. I never believed in taking medication. My belief in the Lord is what helped me through all the losses. And sorry if I offend anyone, but these are my beliefs. If I offend you, then you can go watch something else. But I'm not pushing my beliefs on anyone. These are just mine. I'm not recommending this for everyone. If you feel like you need medication or you don't have a good support system, then please contact your doctor. In my life, I have lost a daughter, a husband, and 2 friends that took their life, and 2 divorces. I feel very blessed to have survived all of these tragic times. Now, the 2 people that I knew that committed suicide, both were seeing a psychiatrist. And in their life, it didn't help. I don't know if they were on the wrong medication. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. And I think the sad part about it, that they didn't see they had so much to live for. One of them didn't get to see his grandchildren grow up, and he had beautiful grandchildren. The other had 4 children that he was in charge of and didn't see what he was doing. But I kind of blame that one on that he was in the Vietnam War and he had a lot to deal with. So, but both of these people had medical help, and it did not save them, and it's really sad. Of all the losses, the one that most difficult in losing is a child. And if anyone has lost a child, I don't care what age, you know what I'm talking about. You carried that child for 9 months. As a woman, as a man, you lost your child. It hurts just as much. And as women have to remember, just because the man isn't the one that carried the child, it's devastating. And they don't always know how to express. And in my case, I witnessed that with my ex-husband. And he was a good guy, a wonderful man, and a wonderful dad, but didn't know how to express. So remember that, women. Listen to your husbands too. They go through just as much as we do. I don't remember much about the first year after her death, which is true. I had 2 children to take care of, and I did take care of my 2 children the best of my ability. I did a good job, I think. I was never told I didn't, but the whole year was just kind of a blur, and I did make some bad choices. Except I did a lot of real dumb things, and that's true. I have heard it either makes a marriage stronger or you get divorced. Well, I got the later. Remember, I said I felt like my heart had a hole in it. I turned cold, felt like I had no family support. And family members did not support me. They went into denial as soon as they heard she had muscular dystrophy. I felt like I was the only one that carried the load. Even the doctor was upset, the family, for not believing my daughter was very ill. The only thing that kept me going is I had 2 boys to take care of. I know it's hard, especially for my older boy, who was 14 months younger than his sister. My message to the readers is, get help if you find you're in the same place as I was. I lost a daughter and got divorced in 1 year. I did go through all the stages after many years, and now I find I'm not angry at all at anyone. Again, my belief in the Lord is the only reason I survived. And I'm happy to say I am not angry. I don't put up with people that give me a bad time, but I don't remain angry. I actually just pray for them now. Remember, depression is not good for anyone, not you, not your family member, not even your pets that you love so much. Reach out to someone. There are a lot of groups that you can join. The right church, your doctor. You don't stay alone with this terrible stage in your life. Facing depression alone when someone you love leaves you. Difficult when you trusted and believed the person loved you, especially when everything seemed to be going so well and had promised to take care of you. About this statement, never depend on someone else to take care of you or to love you. Love yourself first. The other part will come. You have to depend on yourself and be self-sufficient. And like I said, I think when you're in that stage and you don't depend on someone, the love will come in your life and will stay there. Advice, get some professional help. This could be a problem if you have money problems. Of all the 5 stages, this is the most difficult. Advice from a friend. Be a friend or a family member by showing you love and you care without criticizing. And to me, that's the most important thing. You may not understand what someone's going through because you haven't been in that position, but it's real. And what they need is you to listen, not, if they ask for advice, be real careful with your advice, but if they ask you, give them some. But remember, don't tell them just get over it. It is nothing. It means nothing. Everybody handles these 5 stages differently. And like I said, the support system. Now, when I lost my husband, I was very active in church. I was at one time a deacon and then an elder. And I had a great support system. I had my church family, and they were there for me. I was very blessed. Not everyone is in that same situation. So if you have a friend or a neighbor or a family member whom has lost something in their life, and this even includes pets. You know, some people that say their children are grown or they never had children, their pets are like their family members. So don't criticize and say, oh, it's only a dog, it's only a cat, because to them, it's a family member. And I had a little Shih Tzu dog who her name was Nutmeg, who my wonderful son gave me Nutmeg for a Christmas present. And when I lost her, it was hard. But I also realized that she was 13 years old, and my son rescued her from a puppy farm, a puppy mill, and so her first 2 years of her life were very hard and difficult. So I had her and loved her for those years, but it was hard. So be gentle, be kind, help someone through this depression, because once they get over it, they're going to realize that there's life out there. They still have a life to live. So hopefully I helped someone. That is my goal with this. I realize since I've started this that I've lost a few subscribers, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. If this doesn't interest you, this is not the only thing I will be doing on my channel. I will be doing a lot of DIYs, and I think I will do some product reviews, and I will do a lot of different things. So if this series offends you, so be it. The numbers to me don't mean anything. I have a giveaway when I reach 8,000 or 800. Wow, I'm putting words in my mouth that are not right. When I reach 800 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. That I am not concerned if I lose subscribers over this series, because I feel very strong about it, that if I can help one person, not everybody just has the insurance or the money to go down and seek medical help or go see a therapist. I wish everyone did, and I hope and pray that everyone can seek professional help. But I'm hoping that I can help at least one or two people. So anyway, have a great day. God bless you, and see you next Sunday. Bye.